Do you ever feel like you're just going through the motions in your life, like you're living on autopilot and not really thinking about what you're doing or why you're doing it? If so, then you might be in the Matrix, at least according to Plato's famous allegory of the cave. But don't worry, because today we're going to show you how to break free from the chains that are holding you back and ascend to a higher level of understanding. Just kidding. You can't actually escape from the Matrix. And if you think you have, well, good luck with that. But you can learn how to make sense of your experiences and what to do about them by watching this video. So buckle up and get ready to learn how to escape from Plato's cave in the age of social media. There once was a man named Guy who lived in a cave with several other people. They were chained up and could only look forward. Behind them was a fire, and between them and the fire was a road where people would walk, carrying all kinds of objects. The people in the cave could see the objects, but they couldn't see the people carrying them. They could only see the shadows that the objects cast on the wall in front of them. These shadows were their reality. All they had ever known was the flickering light and dark shapes dancing before their eyes. They didn't know there was anything else out there. They believed the shadows were real. They believed they were real. One day, one of the people in the cave managed to break free from his chains, and he looked around. He saw the fire and realized that it was the source of the shadows. He went outside the cave and found himself bathed in the light of the sun for the first time. He could see the world around him in all its beauty and realized that the shadows he had seen in the cave were nothing but illusions. He felt like he had been blind his whole life and had finally regained his sight. He could now see the truth. He ran back to the cave to tell the others what he had seen, but they didn't believe him. They thought he was crazy. They thought he had imagined the whole thing. They were happy in their little cave world and didn't want to hear anything that could disturb it. They continued to live their lives in ignorance, never knowing the truth. So what does this story mean? Well, Plato thought that the cave represents our everyday lives. We are all chained up, just like the people in the cave, and we are only able to see the shadows of reality. We don't know any better. We think the shadows are real. We think that the things we see on TV, on social media, and in the news are real, but they're not. They're just shadows of the real thing. The fire represents the things that we think are real, but they're not. It's like when you wake up in the morning and look at your phone first thing. Your phone is telling you what's important and what you should pay attention to. It's shaping your reality for you. And most people are okay with that. Most people don't even realize that it's happening. But some people do. Some people start to question what they see on their phone. They start to ask questions like, who's controlling the media? Who's pulling the strings? What are they trying to hide from me? And when they start to ask these questions, they begin to see the truth. They begin to see that the world is not what it seems. The person who breaks free from his chains represents the philosopher. It's the person who is able to see beyond the shadows and realize the truth. But when the person who has escaped tries to tell the others what he has seen, they don't believe him. They think he's crazy. This is because most people don't want to see the truth. They are happy in their little cave world and don't want to hear anything that could disturb it. They prefer to stay ignorant than to face the truth. But what about you? Are you one of the people in the cave, or are you the philosopher who has escaped? Well, if you're watching this video, you're probably somewhere in between. Maybe you're not completely ignorant like the people in the cave, but you're also not fully enlightened like the philosopher. You're somewhere in the middle. You're beginning to see the truth, but you're still struggling to break free from the chains that are holding you back. Let's take a closer look at the chains that are holding you back. The first chain is fear. Fear of what others think. Fear of being different. Fear of standing out. This is what keeps most people trapped in the cave. They are afraid to break the chains and see the world for what it is. They are afraid to be different. They don't want to be the odd one out. They don't want to be the one who stands out. They are afraid of what others will think of them. They are afraid of being judged. But here's the thing, if you want to break free from the cave, you have to be willing to be different. You have to be willing to stand out. You have to be willing to be judged. That's the only way you'll ever be able to see the world for what it is. Yes, it's scary, but it's also exciting. It's scary because you're giving up the familiar for the unknown. It's exciting because you're opening yourself up to new possibilities. The second chain is ignorance. Many people don't know that they are being kept in the cave. They don't know that there is another world outside. They don't know that there is more to life than what they see on TV or on social media. They are happy in their little cave world and don't want to know any better. But if you want to break free from the cave, you have to be willing to learn. You have to be willing to open your mind to new ideas. You have to be willing to question everything you think you know. Yes. It's hard. It's hard to let go of the old ways of thinking. It's hard to accept that you don't know everything. It's hard to admit that you're wrong. But if you want to break free from the cave, it's necessary. The third chain is comfort. Many people are comfortable in their cave world. They like the familiar. They like the old ways of doing things. They don't want to change. They don't want to grow. They are content with what they have. But if you want to break free from the cave, you have to be willing to be uncomfortable. You have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone. You have to be willing to take risks. Yes, it's scary, but that means you're alive. That means you're growing. That means you're becoming who you're meant to be. The fourth chain is attachment. Many people are attached to the things in their lives. They are attached to their jobs, their relationships, their stuff. They don't want to let go. They don't want to change. They are afraid of what will happen if they detach. But if you want to break free from the cave, you have to be willing to detach. You have to be willing to let go. You have to be willing to start over. Yes, it's scary, but that means you're free. That means you're no longer a slave to the things in your life. That means you're in control of your life. The fifth chain is fear of the unknown. Many people are afraid of what lies outside the cave. They are afraid of the darkness. They are afraid of the light. They are afraid of what they don't understand. But if you want to break free from the cave, you have to be willing to face the unknown. You have to be willing to embrace the darkness and the light. You have to be willing to learn and grow. Yes, it's scary, but that means you're alive. That means you're on the right track. That means you're no longer in the cave. These are the chains that keep most people trapped in the cave. But you are not most people. You are special. You are unique. You are one of a kind. You are not meant to be in the cave. You are meant to be out here in the world, seeing all that there is to see. You are meant to be experiencing all that there is to experience. You are meant to be living your life to the fullest. Don't waste your life away in the cave. Break free and live your life to the fullest. The world is yours for the taking. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave us a like and a comment below to let us know what you thought. We'd love to hear from you. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.